TV. I'm here with Ryan Terry, the Arnold physique champion and overall champion. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. Bit surreal from yesterday, but yeah, I'm loving it.
Good. Ryan, you know, obviously you won yesterday and you're overall champion, European champion now, and in Arnold 2013. Lots of people know you, the people who follow you, you know, in England, outside England, you know, everywhere in Europe. Tell us about yourself, because some people might not know you and they want to just learn about you. Tell us about yourself and what you achieved in the past and what's your competition in the future.
Okay, well, I started off as a plumber. When I left school, I started off as a plumber. So for me to get into this world was a bit new to me. So it's completely different to what I did. 3 years ago, I managed to win. It's like a beauty pageant. So it was, I won Mr. Great Britain and Mr. International. And basically, I enjoyed that and I enjoyed doing that, like the modelling side. But for me, it was all about physique, and I wanted to improve myself and better myself physique-wise. So I looked towards more physique shows as opposed to modelling shows, and that's what brought me to do men's physique. When the class came up at the start of the year, I went for the UK Nationals, which I managed to win that, so I was the UK National Champion. And then obviously I've came here now and just won the Europeans.
Just tell us about, obviously you won it yesterday, tell us about the competition yesterday and how many people competed yesterday.
Yeah, well, I was really shocked. When we came to register, I wasn't expecting it, but there was 110 competitors. So there was 56 in the short class. So I managed to win the short class. And then we went into the overall show, which was 110 competitors with a chance to win a pro card and things like that. And I managed to win that as well.
Well, congratulations, Ryan. I'm really happy for you, and it's glad to be bring it back to UK. Tell us about your diet and your training and how difficult it was to get to the shape you were yesterday and still today.
Okay. Yeah, it's been really, really difficult, but I've had an amazing team around me. Obviously, I'm sponsored by USM, which have been brilliant towards me with my prep and stuff like that. But also, I'd like to thank Dave Titterton, Mr. Universe. He's like a bodybuilder. So for me, we train very similar. We've got different outlooks on how we want to look and the goals we want to achieve. But the training and the food is very similar in dieting, so yeah.
Well, it's not easy and it's difficult, I know how it is, and all my hands to you. Ryan, tell us about your idol in the bodybuilding industry or in any kind of sport industry. Who was your idol as you're growing up?
For me, it was Rob Richards, and he still is, to be fair. I got a lot of admiration for his physique and the condition he always seems to get himself in, and for how successful he's been in his career and in this industry that we both love so much. So for me, he was my idol. He still is, and yeah, I hope to share the stage with him again sometime.
Well, yeah, he's one of the top guys as well. Yeah. Ryan, tell us about the food, the favorite food you take preparation for your contest, and you know what food you normally take as a physique competitor comparing to bodybuilders, because obviously they're different. I don't know, they're different or not.
For me, they're very similar, but obviously quantity-wise are very different. I still do the same as like a bodybuilder would in carb loading and sodium depleting, and increasing the water level and a slight dehydration to get that fullness but dryness look. For me, my body and my metabolism, I've got it quite high now and running quite fast. That I do need quite high amount of carbs to function. So for me, yeah, I don't really taper down too much. I just increase my output in the gym rather than take food away.
Right. Okay, as you said, what is your favourite supplements as like a whey or glutamine or BCA? Which one is you take more pre-competition?
For me, obviously, the closer I get to a competition, I would always suggest, and I've always believed that solid food is a lot better than supplementation. Supplements are only there to supplement a balanced diet. So as I'm coming down, I'll stick to branch chains before, after, and during training. That's the most essential time for me to take my branch chains. And I'll always get a good whey protein post-workout because it's fast acting, get it back into the system and get it working again, get it recovering.
Well, that's a good advice. I like that. I'm going to take that on board. Ryan, I know you're sponsored with the USM company, but have you heard of Olimp supplement before?
I have, yes, and they're very big in Europe as well, yeah.
But I met you in FIBO and you see in the stand. With this way, you know, people back in Poland, you know, because Polish people love the physique, bodybuilding, and trust me, you got lots of fans back in Poland as well, not just in UK. So I want a lot of things. I want you to tell them any kind of motivation you got for them, any advice you want to give them, or anything you want to say for yourself. Just fire away.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd like to just say thank you for all my supporters in Poland and whatnot. for me, people always ask, how do you get into the industry, and how do you, it's more of a lifestyle rather than just a 14 weeks quick fix. So get into it, live the life, and enjoy it. And the more you enjoy it, the more you'll actually live, breathe, and you'll better yourself a lot quicker. And always aim for a goal. So for me, if I've not got a goal, I'm a bit sporadic with diets and a bit with training. So I always need that focus. I always need a goal in my training so that I can keep pushing myself and getting those gains I need.
Well, I appreciate that. Thanks, Ryan. If you listen to what Ryan says, be honest with you guys, I listen to him and I look up to him myself. So as a champion, physique champion and overall champion in Arnold and Europe, you know, what he said should be taken on board, and if you want to reach a goal, you will reach a goal no matter what sport you want to do. Ryan, thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me.